kids to see some of the floats being built, and they just couldn't believe, there were people sitting. Don't really understand how incredible this parade is and this event is, and the volunteerism and the people that have passion for this event until you go watch them make a float. Piece, by petal, by bean, by seed. It was really incredible.
Grand Marshal Janet Evans describing it so well. As many as 10,000 man-hours used to decorate each float, and so much work by the 21 bands here as well, who have to earn every cent of what it takes to travel here, although these didn't have to travel far. This is the Los Angeles Unified School District All-District Honor Band Brass and Percussion Institute. More than 350 students from right here in LA. Here in the parade for the Unified School District and celebrating a 100-year anniversary. The NHL, the National Hockey League, getting a lot of cheers in the crowd here. Woo! With those pyrotechnics, they love their hockey here. 3 teams in California, and there's a look at a crowd favorite, Luc Robitaille, member of the Hall of Fame, president of business operations for the LA Kings. Highest scoring left wing in NHL history. The Kings, the Ducks, the Sharks, all of California's teams represented here. In fact, all 30 NHL teams. 23 of them in the U.S., 7 in Canada, and there's even a logo right there for number 31. The Vegas Golden Knights will begin play next year. Their logo is on the float here. You can see all of the teams, each of them done in meticulously in seeds, and there's the new Vegas logo, and it's a lovely one.
Start next year, first professional franchise there in Vegas. St. Louis Blues.
All these kids who you see are from youth hockey in Southern California. I love seeing the boys and the girls there, all playing hockey and repping all the teams of the NHL. So happy anniversary to our friends there. By the way, the All-Star Game is going to be here in LA on January 29th. And this is Kaiser Permanente. 50 years of helping people grow. Their 12th year in the parade. And this is the 50th anniversary of the Watts Counseling and Learning Center there at the intersection of Success and 103rd Street here in LA. And you see that tower, that iconic Watts Tower, created by hand, the real tower, from scrap metal, concrete, and found objects by the late sculptor Simon Rodia. Over the course of 3.5 decades, he built the tower from 1921 to 1954 using things like broken soda bottles and metal and clay, anything he could find to make these incredible mosaic structures, some of them held together by hangers. So it was quite a feat to try to duplicate that. The surface is actually lettuce seed, pumpkin seed accents. I think it's very Gaudi-esque. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful, as is the real thing. Again, so much innovative, not just floral world beauty, but engineering. So much going into this. And for more, we go to a man who has covered this parade for over a quarter of a century. He knows all. John Neighbor.
Thank you so much, Hannah. It's very kind of you to say. I tell you, just like the Olympics, when a great performer comes along, it rises the standard for all to follow. And innovation is a very big part of that. It used to be animated floats were the exception, not the rule. Now we have smoke and fire and waterfalls. We've seen bungee jumpers and skateboarding dogs and even a guy in a jetpack. Well, still to come, we're going to see some great ones. Today already, we've seen in the Honda float that moving sculpture that was reminiscent of the Olympic cauldron in Rio. The Cal Poly students engineered a chameleon that should have been able to change its colors. I bet we're going to see that work real soon. We saw the Lucy Pet float, the largest, longest, and heaviest float in history. And still behind me is going to come a monster vehicle. It's going to raise its shell 30 feet to reveal a fun story little going on inside. It's already got me excited to look forward to next year's parade.
So John's telling us early to get ready to get on the bus when that comes through. Here's your national award winner. Best depiction of life in the USA, because who doesn't love pasta? Ragu pasta sauce simmered in tradition. The past, the present, and the future. Reddest float in the parade, brought to us by Ragu on the 80th anniversary of the company. Starts off with a steaming hot plate of spaghetti and meatballs there at the front. In the middle, it's the Muller family. Family farmers from California's Central Valley. 3 generations. They have grown tomatoes exclusively to be used in the Ragu sauces. And as you get all the way back, you get to the original owners, Assunta and Giovanni, their house where they sold their sauces right off the front porch.
John,
Yes?
question for you.
Yes?
How many actual tomatoes are on this float?
There are, by my
That's
count,
Ragu.
and it's hard to miscount 0, there's 0.
Yeah.
No real tomatoes. Too soft. I'm told they're difficult to glue.
One can imagine.
You can't spike them, you know?
Oh, you didn't
I mean,
cover up.
You can throw them. If
Okay.
you don't like what I'm doing, then they might have some this way. Actually, what's kind of phenomenal about it is the color of the roses that are in here. Because most roses that you would give, you know, your love, your spouse, are a deep red, which isn't quite what we want. We want a brighter red, a little more spaghetti sauce red. So the 17,000 Charlotte roses provide that pure red tomato sauce looking color. Coming just behind, the Bands of America Honor Band, 300 members. They represent schools from 30 states. They're based out of Indianapolis, but 30 states, kids audition, they get picked for the band, and then they come here, and they get to rehearse it just a couple of times, and then it's go time. Here's your gig. It's the Rose Parade.
Pretty, huh?
Making that 5.5-mile march to their In-N-Out burger. More from the 2017 Rose Parade presented by Honda after this. More dogs, more welcome. Not surfing, but they're great.